Tompuo camp, which is Bechem United, are called to $200,000. Say that's the accent price. Omo pay before say ombe release Kofi Tompuo. Now Kumasi Asante Kotoko are reacting towards that fee. You know, is Kotoko ready to pay the $200,000 to get Kofi Tompuo na? A day na Kumasi Asante Kotoko ka. Though they materialize and I say materialize it. But the latest update on this particular story, April, then again, when I'm saying, I don't know yes our story, but I grab story no kopa because Aduana stars I or my dream say they are not going to give up on Kumasi Asante Kotoko youth team coach Hamza Obem. Yes, when I'm saying Aduana stars currently I'm in say no a coach I friend Samuel Bodu ena oko take in charge na why the head coach wo wakoka kire ne mpedi for the say ohia assistant coach no ohia assistant coach woni na ye adwuma pen. In this regard he's talking about obi oni na ye adwuma pen a wo gine dipa no Hamza obi a currently o lead Kumasi Asante Kotoko youth team no na nkobodie no ekoso no Hamza obi Oma reach out. Aduana for no afre Hamza Obeng. The Hamza Obeng catch no. And also some wa ha. Me de Asia ewo the Royal Super 24 TV no. So information we say enya to hope na e wo se yeba na ye de nchiremu no ene ade ebrew ewo fi ha. Enura enwumre no ye ho ha ye nka bi hiem na the Black Stars coach edebetu dwa say adwuma no wanya agyan a okọ. Me enka ne nchiremu say adwuma no ye demand for 4 months. At this particular time, also require a resignation. We are moving a resignation because me can say appointed in April and you're saying so work up in the baby July 17 and I say July 18 dear chia and I do me no day a baby but we don't say no a July but you ras our months and ne time on so unyantwan wie so on the amateur no enti a resignation we there a resignation and na the letter no the buy is quite ambiguous they said the name rana me chichi mu na no or say I leave latter part of the letter or no answer saying the Black Stars future begins now oh patch the saying master wo chrobrofo a simple and understanding o chrobrofo ma brofo ya ye but tintini ni titi as also all satellite is ado or magana for bye no all chere de enya ye be na baby a Ghana for interest pan ye baby or say Ghana football ni be ya off the pitch and sensem no na do so off the pitch and sensem no e na eku Ghana coach we no I'm told say nka work up na be chance ni bufu ikura ma na ye say o ja adwuma no because of nyoma bi ni nyina off the pitch and sensem according to a deep truth source I say can say before say World Cup tournament na be chance no coach na adwen say obeja adwuma no due to off the pitch and sensem eti bibi say no e ma na nya onwanwa because nyoma na ekoso no eni enye e wo Ghana football leadership num e be boy rem na ye the update aba mate say jeffefo no aye move say coach no mo ma ne nko e ho nsem etesen me de ni nyina no ebrew e wo the Royal Super 24 TV no so be subscribe na wa share na ye nyina no ya build together information we as join the Kotoko reaction center no 0247 107260 0247 107260 that's the Asante Kotoko International Reaction Center and also no na yendika subum no together afi yanko stories no so straight away but any date no mamemma the light for path kakra bi na yemfa proceed stories no binua awo hweme hu hia me papa entertain bia me the light for path no eba no misro and the light for path na a simple word. If you are doing anything with anyone and the person says he or she doesn't like it, jai sa wo do nipa ne seden sa wo do nipa no kra na e na woni ni ye bibi na okasa empa menye bio ade na wo ye no de wonim say ebia you are doing it out of love but nipa no ese agro we ompe nipa ne se ade we ompe ebia na wo de wonim se nka wo ye kra de please no but ose ompe menu adasani en kokra se we don't attempt again tina oba bi dwen ho sadachi bi ono tina se no hu se ade nka wo ya ama no na umi ni wela obeka wo se wo ye ni papa but sa nipa ni bie na num ka che wo se de wo ye no ompa menu ya don't attempt kodwen ho ubia nshel. There's a thin line between love and hate. Therefore, if you are doing anything with someone, then the panic also on par, draw the lines. And as for baby, I'm a DJ hope. I was a comfort or person or no tinano or no natural naturally. So, because umpewe now jaya, that means say. One na yon kofa no one na relationship no one ni nkita hodie ni betima atwa so because adena wo ye no also ompe na wujaya na de asumdue aba ewiase ha na yo no e asumdue e na nipa ehwewe sa wo asumdue awo ade nyina enti sa wo ni nipa kuo bi ya de business e ye den na wo so ompa na waja se obi ka cho so ompede o ye no na ugusu ya suban ya da na di ne kire se wa wo ye sa no so suban nye because ade na wo ye no so ompe so ade ta ugusu ye o ya di oso ompe no atwa so no agya no atra o ba bi adwon eno ano no. So let's take this message as a light for our path. Na yemfan guide ye ho otumfo nyankopon ema ye ntiase. Now mamema local stories kakra bi with regards to Ghana football. Na mintinsi asante Kotoko Kofi Tompuo Hamza oben Kotoko pre-season date no so finally ababontin na on say no before World Cup no ebeba so no na Accra to folk technical advisor a friend of Abubakar Watara ene Nations FC bedi nkomo Abubakar Watara Nations FC bedi nkomo munkomodie no kwa akire pa na nkomodie no ekoba say nka omefa no nye technical director for Nations FC nemum no subsequent nkomodie course so chese Abubakar Watara no nka ope adwuma na ankasa no abaye coach of Nations FC ena hasu folk ono owo no so amanfo bi epre se ono beba be coach no nti Abubakar Watara ni nya ya obegina touchline no wa coach nti zero hasu ono owo no ase the chances of getting has adwuma ne back kosoro pa Kofi bi ponti to him say ono ne yensamfa has coach adwuma no enyere emma no enti amane nkomo with Nations FC no agiegu because ono Nations FC technical director adwuma na nkasa no ompe na nka ope coach enti me no ka say Nations FC aside TS dwom pe coach enti o heme unim coach bi o ya de wabusuani bi ye coach a obetima ka chense ontworo nko Nations FC Nations FC for pe coach Nations FC afi omebo CAF Confederation Cup because omo na je MTN FA Cup but omo ko relegation na no kwasem ne say momo yanka asem we de madaro ma mo fa nchame high intensity video no so video e bia na akopie GF panyi bi phone so anasa akopie Nations FC official phone so ye wo July CAF for the nhihye ya betudwa say afi ayi friend say CAF Confederation Cup ne you know stadium nsensem no by August September de ne ahase baby a obebo no enche omo bebia yi se mo ntworo mra Baba Yara Sports Stadium no Nations FC J you know asem we be kan omo J MTN FA Cup na na ka say Nations mun sha ase entwe nkoma NSA fo no na omonye baba yara na mo Africa na mo bebo no mo pese ekoye mamu a sabobo ne baba yara na bebo am sabobo ne baba yara na bebo am na Nations FC fo betena ho na baba yara no ma NSA fo ne pressure ma anye stadium no na omo tete hwa ye hwe han ma time no nya so nwie na afi omo kotusu baba yara na ye kasa baba yara an qualify a omo kwakobo game no on kran na okobo na Accra. Just imagine this is FC Accra wo supporter be na wo ho wan ha mbebo empty stadium Kotoko kra esisen na Nations FC Kotoko ekobo ye de won kran kai first leg ye de Nigeria for no second game no so ye ne work for no nkran stadium na ntima anyama na wo Nations FC and all Nations FC no kra no Kotoko kra de se ekọ stadium en fa se eye makakra en fa se half quarter bi bai e ma yenya yisika kakra ye de etu kwan kotena hotel won kran na wo Nations FC ubetu anamo akonkra akodi hotel na ukobobo no akra na obi ama eka buburubu no wabo even though say say no wo kwa ye ma uska now eye mrani esisi a for Nations FC to write to give pressure to the appropriate authorities. Then the appropriate authorities know so also omoya Baba Yara should be all time ready to host continental games. And just say edru say ye kobo Africa na ya Baba Yara, the stadium should be all time ready. Tem be also ready. We you say o GF4 ha. You say o GF4 ha. Kuma wan so so abedi dimpanyfo na tem basa because we duma e dia ma say ye ne ye send the match bi aba no ye say ye bobo ne Baba Yara na ye African match o see it be host to Baba Yara but Baba Yara currently ain't me host because it meet standard meanwhile so ukọ Baba Yara ha there are NSA omujia Kotoko liga ya tete Kotoko ska bebrebe omo tete Kotoko no ade ta mo hwe mfa fix Baba Yara ska bebrebe omo tete Kotoko yentimi mfa anya Baba Yara ade say ye bebo game kase bi ne aba ye pitch ne aba ye stand ne aba ye yi too bad very very bad. Nations FC edamonim esimusi sama hwe amba boka bubuo boka buburo ba mo bone Baba Yara at least Kotoko fo beba be hwebi mo fans Nations FC beba be hwebi Kumasi football fans beba be hwebi hasefo e wo hanyina beba be hwebi Accra ho no de kwa wakoboka obese nya empty stadium menka ayifo no kobo mo de won kran no ba bia ni go start for no omo ne ayifo no Algeria fo team no samu hu bi omo first one na yi omo free samu hu e ball ni bi stadium or empty stadium. Nations FC you are not too different from baby any go stars nti mo so mo de mo game no kwa Accra sa na beba menka mo kire mo and Baba Yara also say with good spirits. The last time Confederation Cup na airborne no team a call semi final Dreams FC na oboni games wo Baba Yara and they need drew semi final o se mo nyina mbeka 2023-24 say nyina ye kai Dreams FC under Karim Zitu Baba Yara no mo ball na nti Baba Yara no bo kra na wo chance obesa ko anim am fancy wo am mra ye ensem agro ewo Bechem United for na di so omo pese omo player Kofi Tompuo ba kuma Sante Kotoko a omo njai agro na omo di no omo asking price is $200,000 even though say a negotiable. I'm told say negotiable, but Kotoko will not buy Kofi Tompuo for $200,000. That's insane. Kotoko create $200,000 or be call the foreign market. No akope Sonny Yakuba mo like, no akope Mbella like, no akope Mukwala like player. Na ya be sign no. $200,000 asema amoso mo pe no. Ebi wumpa. $100,000 Canadian scan almost 11 billion. $200,000 by 22 billion. 22 billion for Kofi Tompuo. There be Kotoko nya samfun so no nti Kotoko kra say nkomo no wetwa so. Kotoko so wetwa so na player no kra Kotoko kra nso emfa official bid bia nkotum nsentwofo omo interest ya e na omo link player no tukumasa asante Kotoko. Na me kra de hwehwemu amane say $200,000 no. Sai no manyoma we see as a player no person omo de attract attention, omo de attract attention to the foreign clubs. So Kotoko akọ na wanya price. But $200,000 ne Kotoko si untua for Kofi Tompuo. Take it from Super 24 TV. $200,000 for Kofi Tompuo. Kotoko si no. Kotoko si debi. Kotoko ato Kofi Tompuo. Wato na ye. 2.5 billion old cedis. Well, 250,000 Ghana cedis. Take it from Super 24 TV. Na Kotoko scared they might see two players are feeling na essay. No. Hamza obeying a reply Aduana. Wakache Aduana say only Kotoko contract. Aduana coach Samuel Bodu so open as an assistant coach because only na Aduma wa has Ag League. Inti waba Aduana ye no. Ohia na unyana obetimi aboana manage league. Ena Aduana for na sa frɛ Hamza Obin. Ena Hamza Obin aka chocha me ne Kotoko contract. Ena Aduana for na ka share Hamza Obin say sa wo do mo contract kra clause wo. O buy out clause no nyoma ne sesen. Si epewa. Buy out clause no clause ne sesen. Ena o mato ama Hamza Obin. Ba Hamza Obin say one Kotoko contract. Ne nsema o kan ne nti eno so nkomo no de akosi eno no